Hello, class. I want to welcome you to Diversity Management. So glad that you decided to take this class this summer. My name is Justin Lacey, and I will be your instructor for the summer. You can feel free to call me Justin whenever you email me or anything. You don't have to call me Professor Lacey or Dr. Lacey or anything like that. Feel free to just call me Justin. It's perfectly fine. So, a little bit about me. As you can see from my shirt, I actually work at the University of Illinois. I am the Assistant Director for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion and Title IX in the University of Illinois System Offices. So I'm not that far from St. Louis. But again, I physically work and live in Urbana-Champaign, Illinois, so I won't be able to physically meet anybody on the UMSL campus. However, feel free, to call me or shoot me an email if you have any questions throughout the semester. I'm always available to be able to answer your questions. If you do email me, I do try to get back to you within 24 hours. If it's the weekend, it might be 48 hours, but I will do everything I can to get back to you as soon as I possibly can whenever you email me. So again, hope you've gone ahead and reviewed the syllabus. Again, we have a lot of material to cover in 8 short weeks. So, but again, one thing that's so great about a class in diversity management is we learn about each other. We learn about our fellow classmates. We learn all about, people from from different aspects from all over the world. So it's a very inclusive class. And I hope that, the lessons that you learn from this class, you'll be able to apply, not just in your work life, but in your personal life as well. Again, this is one of my favorite classes that I teach. And again, I think you'll truly enjoy it. Again, I do diversity, equity, and inclusion for a living, so it's something that lives and breathes inside of me as well. So again, I hope you will really enjoy this course. Just a few little notes about the class. Again, obviously, being online, there's obviously the rules with that. But again, as far as your grading goes, we'll have several different discussion forums, where I will pose a question or two based on that week's reading, and then you'll respond to that. And then, usually when I post a new module every Monday, you'll have until Thursday to do that initial response on your discussion forum. So, and you'll lose points if you respond after Thursday, unless I say otherwise. So make sure you respond by Thursday night. And then by Sunday night of that week, you'll have to respond to at least 2 different classmates on 2 different days. Now, one thing about responding to your classmates that I want to make very clear is what I don't want to see is just you, hey, John, great job. I love what you wrote. Good job. And then that's the whole response. To me, that's not a response. That's just that doesn't tell me anything. I want to know that you've read the response. John, you make an interesting point about X, Y, and Z. I observed this personally in my work. Let me tell you some more details about that. That's the type of responses I'm looking for, not, 1 or 2 short sentences. I'm looking for, a couple hundred words in those responses so that I know that you really read it and responded to them. So again, make sure that you don't just do those little short, simple responses. Make sure you put some thought into it. So we'll also be doing some things called case study analysis, where I think beginning in week 2, I'll post some a case study for you to look at, or a reading to look at, and then you respond, and that's an actual assignment that you'll do individually. So we do several of those throughout the semesters. If you are in the undergraduate section, we have 1 paper that you'll complete. If you're in the graduate section, there'll be 2 papers that you'll complete. More details will be shared about that as we get a little bit further along. And then there's 1 exam for the class. It's a final exam that will be taken during the last week of the semester, and that's comprehensive. It covers the entire semester. And again, more details about that will be discussed later on. So again, I posted the ebook. If you actually want to buy the physical book, it's available for you. The ISBN is on the syllabus. But if you want to utilize the ebook, that information is in Canvas as well. You can utilize that as well. I don't have a preference one way or the other. It's the same materials, whatever you're more comfortable doing. So again, like I said, I really, in a short 8 weeks, I really feel like the material that you're going to learn in this class will be very beneficial. You'll really enjoy it. I've always had, students who've taken this class tell me that, not only did they learn a lot, but they learned about themselves. They learned about, how they relate to other people who have different backgrounds and different cultures than they do. And that's really what this class is about, is it's learning how to work with people who have different backgrounds than you, who come from different, walks of life, who have, different life experiences than you do. It's all in the name of diversity, equity, and inclusion. And again, we'll talk about those 3 aspects as we move throughout the semester. But again, I can't tell you how excited I am to start the semester. Again, you'll see me. I read every discussion board post. I want to know, how you're progressing. And again, if you have questions, never hesitate to reach out and let me know. So thanks again, class. I want to welcome you. Hopefully it'll be a fun summer. And yeah, looking forward to getting to know each one of you. Have a great rest of your day.